What up my peeps, Andy Shea from Moon Reborn, and today we're going to be going through the beast to side kick through transition in animal flow. This movement is super dramatic, it feels good, and you get a cool style factor along with it too. Setting up the position in the beast is actually the most important position that most of us take for granted. So let's start with the beast position first. And if you just practice this is actually a really great workout and like core activation drill that you can play around with. So most important part about this, find the fingertips, spread them as wide as you can, and you're gonna anchor the entire palm into the ground and try to dig those knuckles down into the ground. So the knuckles are these things over here. When you place them onto the ground, you wanna essentially just put the entire hand into the floor, and you're gonna grip the fingers so you can press the front knuckle down. So if you put a finger under there, the finger won't be able to glide. So the stronger that this position is, the more stable your shoulder and your wrist will be in order for you to be able to pivot through this movement. So once you've found the hands, now you want to drop that shoulders down away from the ears. The biggest mistake is that we're hunched back in this position and we end up rounding and the knees get up really high. What you want to do is keep the knees low, drop that shoulder all the way down and add a little twist of the elbows. It's almost like you're trying to twist the ground apart and rotate it and then have a slight pull into the ground so the lat can stabilize over here. Once that's engaged, you're just going to hover the knees an inch above the ground. And this is what we call the beast position. Notice my knees are just on the inside of my hip, so it's not too far out. Right, you always want the knees to be slightly in of the hip so that when you go into a side kick through, you will end up in this perfect position. If you're too far wide, the arms are going to be spread out and you're going to put way too much weight into the shoulder and it's going to feel super weird. So fine tune this beast position, hover the knees above the ground and just own this movement a little bit. So from here, I'm going to go into a right leg side kick through. So I'm going to pick up my right toe. So then notice the knees don't elevate. I'm literally just picking up that foot. I'm going to rotate that back foot and I'm going to slide that front leg right through the feet. And notice it's a side kick through because it's kicking directly to the side of the body. You want the shoulder to be propped away from the ground the entire time. Toe is pointed and the whole leg is just hovering an inch above the ground. Butt to foot is almost level. Then you're gonna drag this hand and pull it behind you like you're pulling a bow. Actually, a bow is this way. Back of a bow, so the hand faces the opposite. So the back of the palm faces the ear. Come back to beast, and we're gonna go left leg side kick through. So you can look at this angle, picking up that left leg, putting all the weight on my left hand and right foot, slide the leg through, pull the elbow back and reach the toe, and you're pushing this hand into the ground. Bring the leg back, come back to beast. So notice this transition from right leg side kick through to left leg side kick through is very fluid, and that's the entire idea of animal flow. So let's break down the side kick through a little bit. As you are rotating, you want to feel like you're pivoting underneath the lat. All that weight is actually more over your hand than that foot. As you're kicking through, try not to collapse. This is the biggest mistake, is that the shoulders are rounded forward and you end up overreaching the side kick through here instead of having that shoulder back and extending the leg. So notice my leg, my elbow is pulled right behind me and I'm pushing into the ground. So you want to suspend your body on top of the lat as you drag the elbow across. Bring the leg back to beast and relax in that position over there. All right, so let's try a different angle. I'm gonna be facing forward and I'm gonna go into a left leg side kick through. So lifting up the left leg, I'm pivoting around the left arm. Notice my shoulder stays open the whole time. Back of the right elbow pulls straight back. And notice I'm hovering the leg and the foot and the hand kicks straight to the side of you. Come back to beast, tap, left leg side kick through again. I'm just gonna do this a few times so you can practice this movement and make it more fluid. To fine tune that, notice what I'm actually doing with that back foot. So if I'm doing a left leg side kick through, my right foot starts on the ball of the foot, and then I'm rotating until the whole foot is flat to keep stable. I'm drawing it back, pivoting that heel back up. So the sequence of moving the foot, the hand, and pulling through to make it one swift movement is what makes the flow look so awesome and intricate. So play around with this beast to side kick through combination. Make sure you own that beast position first, and then slowly transition to the side kick through. Do as many reps as you want. Make sure to give yourself some rest between it. Just demoing this, I'm frying out already. So I'll wait for the next video in order to show you what the scorpion will look like. My name is Andy Schiff from Unwound Reborn. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so that you can keep updated with the rest of the flows. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to shoot a message for me below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Peace!